I'm Jane Sarkin. I am the former features editor of Vanity Fair, which I held that position for 34 years. And I now am the co-founder of a company called Boldface Partners. And this company is almost 2 years old, and we specialize in connecting people with celebrities, partnerships for events, screenings. But I realized that the magazine world was really what I wanted because it was faster paced, and I thought, oh my God, this is what I want to do. And I got a job working for a magazine called Interview Magazine in 1981. It was owned by Andy Warhol, famous, iconic artist. In 1981, he wasn't as famous as he is now, but there he was in a room right next to me painting his paintings, and I was the receptionist. My advice on that front is take the job, any job you're interested in, and go for it, because I literally answered the phones for a couple months. Having that job as a receptionist opened the world to this Andy Warhol world of art, celebrity, fashion, politics. I quickly was recognized for being the only one that showed up on time to work, because I took my job very seriously, and I kept getting promoted. And I learned how to be an editor, which was something I didn't really know what it was. I was assisting the people getting celebs on the cover, photographing them, setting up photo shoots, learning how to set up photo shoots. All at the same time, Andy Warhol was painting the most famous people in the next room. And it opened up a world to me that was extraordinary and fascinating. And I worked so hard. I did whatever they asked me to do. And that's my other advice for people looking for jobs today. Whatever somebody wants you to do, just do it. Don't complain. Don't say I can't do it. Don't say I have a doctor's appointment. Just get it done. And they will remember you and they will respect you. I was starting to formulate who I was in the working world. And it just sort of happened. And I have to tell you the truth. I developed a uniform very early on so that my closet was very easy to get something out of and wear to work. I have to say, it was a black outfit, a white shirt, either a black suit or a black skirt. I mean, that's it, white and black. And I think I developed that, and I think I never changed from that. You had to show up enthusiastic. I have to say, your appearance totally mattered, but when you're looking at someone like Andy Warhol, I mean, he was very, very obsessed with famous, rich people, okay? I was the worker bee, and he knew he could rely on me, and that gave me extraordinary confidence in myself, which is very important, that you have someone that lets you develop self-confidence. That led me in my career to last a very, very long time. A big part of my story is adapting to situations. So I realized, okay, I have to figure this out. No one gave me a handbook. How do you work at Vanity Fair? Tina Brown was an extremely demanding boss. I learned a lot from her in a very short time. But Tina saw something in me that she realized, I'm going to be the one to take care of Annie. And that began my relationship with Annie for 34 years. And hundreds of shoots and covers and important photography, White House, Queen Elizabeth. We traveled all over the world together. And I have to say, between Tina and Annie, I learned something about how to show up and be prepared. You don't just show up. You do your homework. You know how the photography works. You know everything about that person that you are shooting. I worked with the photographer and the writer to get the cover story or whatever story done. So you have to prepare hours and hours, reading, watching movies, watching video, in those days, we had to get the research done. And Annie taught me that, because Annie was the most prepared photographer in the world. And Annie was big on organically showing up. Like you didn't wear a lot of hair and makeup with Annie. You showed up like you were working, but you were dressed professionally, and you were not tired, If you were, you pretended. For me, she would be, Jane, please, you got to make him laugh. You got to tell some jokes. You got to, because she was extremely shy, Annie, and I had to be that person that got out there on the set and made the person feel comfortable. You need to walk into a room and be confident that you are there for a reason. You're the best at your job. You are with the best people. You have a fantastic team, and you look that person straight in the eye. Everyone says that, but it's so true. You shake their hand. You make them feel comfortable. That's what I did. I made people feel comfortable. And I have to say, like, that was hard for me sometimes because I'm a shy person as well. I often had to really say, Jane, don't be shy. Just talk about something that they want to talk about their movie role or their family, behave, so that I made them feel comfortable. There are certain milestones to my career that gave me tremendous confidence to go to the next thing. One day, Graydon Carter said to me, I want to do an entire issue devoted to Hollywood. It had never been done before. And I said, okay, sounds good. But it really meant I had to go figure out how to do it, right? But he instilled in me the confidence to do that. So important that you trust yourself first, and then you trust the people that you're working with. And a good leader today has to be consistent with their team, honest with their team, thoughtful, and compassionate. Don't rely on other people to get you a job. You need to find your own passion. Whatever that passion is, go for it. Research it. Do the work. A lot of times, no one's doing the work anymore. They just want to get a job and do it. And I can understand that during this pandemic time, it's very, very difficult to work virtually. Although people are doing it and they're doing it well. And I used to say to myself, okay, you make it happen, Jane. You make it happen. And I would force myself every day to walk into Tina Brown's office, knock on the door. Can I see you for a second? I have a really good idea. Why don't we do a story on blank? Or why don't we do a story on blank? She didn't ask me to do that. I did it because I knew that's what she wanted. Figure out what people want and go for it. If you're feeling unsure about your appearance or your how to make a good first impression, this is what you do. You get out of bed with a positive attitude. I will succeed today. I will accomplish something today. Now they say, make your bed. Okay, fine. Let's make our bed. Have a positive mental attitude. That's the most important thing. Tell yourself, I can do this. I'm a shy person, but something about me is going to shine today. Don't overthink what you're going to wear. Do something very basic. Wear a crisp, clean shirt, something that shows confidence. Wear a heel if you're a woman. Wear a heel. It's always good to have height. Don't overdo it. Don't put too much jewelry on. Here's the trick. I learned this from a very good friend of mine. Look in the mirror, do a circle, and the first thing that you see that glares out at you, take it off. Too much jewelry, too much makeup, you don't need that extra belt. I was in a career that was dominated by women. Very, very strong women. And that has always been something that I could rely on. I knew that I was a very strong woman, but the way it was paid for me a long time ago. I mean, Tina Brown was an incredibly strong mentor. Luckily for me, both Graydon Carter and Tina Brown believed in me, and I still work for them.